Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to WWTA News. That's right, what we talk about news, and we're talking about that crypto stuff again. I know if you're bored of it, it's not the channel for you. But if you want more information, I'm glad you returned for another episode. Yes, we're going to talk more crypto stuff. We're going to talk. I don't even think I should use the term crypto. We're going to talk more digital currency, digital cash, digital assets. It's the digital space. So we're going to talk about that stuff, and well, let's jump right in. First article. This article is from September 16th, okay? It says, after the Ethereum merge, Dogecoin becomes the second largest proof of work crypto. I saw this and I had so many questions, and I'm going to share those questions with you, obviously, right? So I had to go dig around because I had this question like, wait a minute. If Ethereum is getting off proof of work and Dogecoin doesn't, like, we got a problem here, right? Because we know that that's mining, and we know that eventually all that stuff's got to go away. So, right now, the two largest is Bitcoin and Dogecoin. I'd have to go dig and see if there's any other digital currencies that are effectively proof of work, which means they're mined. But for the most part, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound good. I mean, I'm actually a holder of Dogecoin. It's a currency, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use that at some point when they go digital for payment, right? So that's why I have it. I've converted those dollars into Dogecoin. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. Is this going to be a good thing or a bad thing, right? So let's go digging. So we did some digging, right? I was like, let's go dig. So I found an article from August 26, 2022. It said, when will Dogecoin transition to proof of stake, right? Right. When will it? Because it's going to do that, right? Surely it's going to do that. The Dogecoin Foundation is exploring a potential Doge transition towards the proof of stake mining model. But when will Dogecoin transition to proof of stake? Now that the Ethereum merge date is inching closer, users are anticipating whether Doge will also follow the same trajectory. Yeah, I'd like to know. Dogecoin, which currently employs a proof of work mining model, announced last year a collaboration with Ethereum's co founder, Vitalik Buterin, to work on a potential proof of stake transition. Here's what we know so far. So apparently, last year, this was already in the works. So Dogecoin must be going proof of stake, which is great news. Dogecoin proof of stake release date. According to the Dogecoin Foundation Trail Map timeline, first released in December, the Dogecoin Foundation will partner with Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin to work on a proof-of-stake proposal. The trail map also underlines that the new proof of work to proof of stake transition may soon be unveiled in 2022. However, an official date is yet to be announced by the foundation, so surely we're going to see that this year, right? The platform has been working on scaling its service portfolio and has recently launched Lib Dogecoin, which is dubbed as a complete implementation of the Dogecoin protocols as a C library and series of bindings to popular languages, which will allow anyone to build a Dogecoin compliant product without needing to worry about the deeper specifics of the crypto functions. Okay. Woo! Was a brother worried? I'm a holder. So yes, we're going to see Dogecoin move to proof of stake, which is going to be excellent for it. We actually do see faster times with Ethereum, but nonetheless, we still see high transaction fees. Will it be the same story with Dogecoin? I don't know. But with all the other stories and headlines we've read in the past, it does show Dogecoin as being a currency that's going to be used at point of sales machines, so it's only necessary that they are able to move efficiently, effectively, and speedily. So yes, we should see that in 2022 based on this information. If we don't, do I got to get rid of my Doge? I don't know, but that's the question I'll be asking. So I surely hope this year we do see Doge transition into proof of stake like it says they should be doing. All right, we got another article here. It says big bank CEOs don't plan to finance crypto mining. Obviously, right? Because they want to go green. They don't want to have to pay for those carbon taxes, right? Some of the largest banks in the United States do not have plans to finance crypto mining, CEOs said during a congressional hearing on Wednesday. Chief executive officers of major banks, including Citigroup and Bank of America, appeared on Wednesday before the House Financial Services Committee. During the hearing, Republican Brad Sherman, no, Representative Brad Sherman, is this a Democrat of California? I'm guessing. Asked three CEOs whether they intend to finance crypto mining. So, these are CEOs of Citigroup and Bank of America, right? Are you going to finance crypto mining, which creates electricity that is then wasted in something that doesn't keep anybody's lights on, doesn't cook anybody's food? Sherman, an outspoken critic of digital assets, asked. Cryptocurrency mining has faced sharp criticism from environmental advocates who say the technology uses too much energy. Good question, right? But chief executive officers of major banks, including Citigroup, and Bank of America, appeared before this committee. So is this a dead giveaway? We already knew this, but is this another dead giveaway? Who's in the crypto space? That's right, institutions, big banks, Citigroup, Bank of America, just two to mention, right? Think about these things, right? This isn't speculation, and you got to ask yourself this question also. Are these institutions, such as Citigroup, Bank of America, yada, yada, are they going to be using what we now know is ISO 20022 to be used for institutions? Are they going to be using that because they're the banks, right? Is that something they're going to be using? Because we know clearly from this that, yeah, they're in the crypto space, and are they going to be using ISO 20022? Ask yourself, because I think the answer is already out there. You know what I mean? All right, so Citigroup CEO Jane Fraser said she does not believe her bank will finance crypto mining. Similarly, Bank of America Chair and CEO Brian Moynihan said, "We do not have any plans to do so." Wells Fargo and Company President and CEO Charles Scharf said he was not aware of anything on the topic. So look at these big names in the space. Look at these big names in the space. They're in the crypto space. This is institutional adoption. All right, next article. Stablecoin restriction dropped from EU digital asset framework. Yeah, institutional adoption. European Union officials have taken the next step in crafting a comprehensive framework to govern digital assets, with a major win for stablecoin advocates included in the latest version. That's right, the European Union officials are all about that crypto. A new draft of the Markets in Crypto Assets (MiCA) regulation, expected to be the final version of the rulemaking obtained by the bloc, shows that limitations on the use of US dollar peg tokens within the EU have been removed. So there's no more blocking it. You can go out there and you can use it. Why? Why could you use the USDC or the USDT? Why? Why could you use the USDTT? Why could you do that? Because it's going to help prop up the United States dollar, right? It's only making sense when you see it for truly what it is. But nonetheless, this is still institutional adoption. This is why we're going to see these ISO 20022 networks having to be in existence, because the banks ain't trying to deal with nothing else. They don't want anything else. They want that ISO. So, I mean, it's just more confirmation. It's just more confirmation. Digital asset industry lobbyists were concerned over the language, arguing that it could cause unintended consequences for the trading of cryptocurrencies in Europe. Once final, the rulemaking will place binding guardrails on the digital asset industry in Europe. Per EU procedure, the document must be translated into member country languages. Provisions for stablecoins are expected to come into force in January 2024, and the rest of the provisions in June 2024. So that means they're going to be forcing it. Why? Because we now know that the United States will effectively trip their switch in 2024, maybe in January 2024. So they're all going to have to be mandatorily working together using these banking texting applications, ISO 20022, to make money go around. So, I mean, is it more confirmation? I don't know. It just seems like that's what we're reading here, okay? All right, Societe Generale introduces services for asset managers developing crypto funds. This is our next article. Societe Generale GLE, the third largest French bank by market cap, has introduced new services for asset manager clients that are looking to respond to the increased demand from investors for cryptocurrencies. That's right, institutional adoption. The services will allow the asset managers to offer crypto funds in a simple and adapted way within a framework that is compliant with European regulations, the bank said Wednesday. We know the European regulations is taking us into ISO 20022. 20022, 200. Oh my goodness. You know what it is. I'm just tripping right now. It doesn't make sense. Just let it go. It's okay. So we know what they're working with. It's ISO. We know that. So when we see this here, it's more, institutional adoption coming into the realm of ISO. So that's why it's important for us to be looking at those ISO systems, blockchains, networks, so on and so forth. The service has been adopted by French asset manager Arquant Capital SAS, which is opening a range of funds investing in crypto, starting with two products based on Bitcoin, Ether, and derivatives. The move by Societe Generale, which had over 1.6 trillion in assets as of 2021 and is among the largest banks in Europe, demonstrates the appetite of mainstream financial institutions to offer crypto-related services to their clients as demand increases. So their clients will be able to use these systems that they're involved in. And yes, they will be able to do what? Stock up on their Bitcoin, right? Hold derivatives of Ethereum. I mean, it's just like, it's the paintings on the wall. There's nothing else for us to do but just get into space. I mean, clearly, how do you say? Everybody has been so scared about cryptocurrencies. Nobody wants to deal with it. It's taboo. Nobody wants to get involved in this space. But here we see investors and institutions and banks and nations and countries heavily involved in the space. Okay? Who cares what they say? We're all about watching what they do, because when they're diving in the pool, that means it's safe to get in the pool, right? Because they're not going to get caught up in no BS. They're diving in. You need to be diving in. Oh, but they said the pool's not safe. Well, you should probably look over at the pool and see who's in the pool swimming, since it's so unsafe. Oh, yeah, they're in the pool swimming while you're waiting in the heat because they told you it wasn't safe. I don't know what else to tell you all. I don't know. Is there anything else I can tell you? I don't know. Probably not. I got these stories. I picked them up. I looked at them. I read over them. I thought you all should see them as well. If you enjoyed the video, if you gained anything from the video, feel free to hit that like button. Please share this video with other people. Let them know what's going on. Give them the chance to get into the space. Have some conversations with them. Try to help them understand how important these things are. And I'll catch you all in our next episode. Thank you.